Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to this channel in the class. Today we're going to learn about the difference between must and have to. When we have to use must and when we have to use have to. It is the different meaning. But you have to care, you have to focus, you have to know of this different of this word must versus have to. You can see on this picture in the left side and the right side, this is must personal duties and have to for obligations to help others. Okay, for example, you can see on this picture you do exercise, you clean up your room or washing your clothes. This is activity or you have to must for you, only for you. If you have some activity and then you have to, you must from you and to you, must obligation to daily activity. And the right side you can see on this picture, have to more polite for this word obligation to help others. For example, if you want to help your friend and your family, your siblings and the other people, you can see or you can use this word have to. This activity like this, washing car or feeding your animal, and this picture. For detail the difference between must and have to, you can see on this table must versus have to. To express obligation, responsibility, necessity. Must, for example, you can see on this sentence, the speaker decides that something is necessary. I must book a hotel for my trip next week. For you and to you, you can use this word must. I'm reminding myself that it is necessary to do. I have decided it is necessary. Must, you can see on this description, the speaker decides that something is necessary. From you to you, from I to me. But for have to, the explanation about this, someone else other than the speaker has made the decision. Has made the decision. And for must, the decision is from I. But for have to, the decision from other people. But you have to do what they said. Okay, understand? Decision for have to is from other people. But for must, the decision is from you. You can see on this. For example, we have to wear a uniform at work. Have to wear a uniform. This is regulation, for example, from your school, so you have to use uniform at work. This is the explanation about have to. Our boss makes us wear a uniform. It is an obligation that our boss has decided. Okay, I think you understand about this, and it is simple explanation and simple thinking, the difference between must versus have to. Okay, I will remind again for this explanation. Must, the decision is from you, but for have to, the decision is from the other people, maybe from your boss, maybe from your parents, maybe from your friends and other. You can see on this table for detail about the difference between must and have to. Must versus have to express obligation, responsibility, or necessity. For example, what your teacher said and what the student said. It is different word. When teacher, when your teacher say and when the student say. For example, the teacher is giving the student an obligation. Teacher said to the student, you must complete the essay by Friday. Okay. Your teacher giving you task and the deadline is on Friday. And your teacher using word must. But if you don't do this task, so you will get bad score. Okay, so you have to do this work. Your teacher said to the student with word must. But for student, the student will say have to. We have to complete the essay by Friday. If your teacher giving your task, your homework, your teacher use word must. But for if your friend will say or remind us about this task, your friend can say use this word have to. We have to complete the essay by Friday. The teacher has given us the obligation. Okay, I will remind you about the different must versus have to. Must, it is from you, but in here case must, it is used by your teacher, and this is a as obligation. You have to do this task. Okay, for next explanation about must versus have to. Must, the speaker thinks it is necessary, personal opinion, written rules, or instructions. But for have to, another person thinks it is necessary, external obligation, facts, not opinion. Okay, this is the difference between must and have to. Must, it is from speaker, from you. But for have to, it is from another person, maybe from your parents, your teacher. Personal opinion, must, and have to external obligation, must, written rules or instruction. But for have to is facts or not opinions. This is same example with before. The teacher is giving the students an obligation or instructions. Teacher, you must. Your teacher using word must. Complete the essay by Friday. But for student, they will say we have to complete the essay by Friday. The teacher has given us the obligation or instructions. And this is a little bit different. In the past tense, we cannot use word must, but we have used word verb 2 of verb 1, verb 2 from verb 1. You can see verb 1 is have, and the form of verb 2 of verb 1 from have is had. Had is for past tense and have is for present tense. Now, last time or yesterday. You have to remain, you must remain, have for present tense, and had is for past tense. You can see on this example, we use had to instead of must in the past tense. I had to pay my spending ticket yesterday. Don't use I must pay my speeding ticket yesterday. It is wrong. But for the true sentence, you have to use had to. Had to is indicator for past tense. Had to. Had is verb to. Verb to. I had to pay my speeding ticket yesterday. Have to is more common than must in question. If you want to ask or if you want to give question to your friend, to your teacher, better you use have to, because have to is more common than must in questions. For example, when do you have to finish the report? It is better than if you use when do you must finish the report. Okay, it is not common. You must remember for question better you must have to. Next, this is the also the difference between must versus have to. You can use the other word and it is same meaning with have to. Okay, in informal English, have got to is sometimes used instead of have to. In the daily activity, many people are using word have got to instead of have to. Okay, in their daily activity, they usually use this word have got to. The subject and have or has are almost always contracted before go to in spoken English. For example, I've got to. It is the short word from have got. So you can say I've got to. It is similar meaning with I have got to. Same. But for this sentence, the words more short. I've got to. I have got to. And it has same meaning. I have to. This is for word have. And for word has, when we use have and when we use has depend on the subject. He, she, it using word has, and for they, we, are, you using word have. You can see on this because this sentence using word he, so you have to, you must use word has. Or if we make it short sentence like this, he's got to. It is same similar meaning with he has got to, and also has similar meaning he has to. And for example, on sentence like this, I've got to tidy my room before I can go out. For short word, and for long words, I have got to tidy my room before I can go out. And the the other word, it has same similar meaning. I have to tidy my room before I can go out. I hope you understand what I am teaching you about the difference between must and have to when we use word must and when we use word have to. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment this video, and we can continue in the next time. See you. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.